Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Games You Probably Should Play. And today we are going to be talking about a very interesting game called War of the Roses. And War of the Roses is a pretty unique game. It's kind of like Call of Duty, but in a completely medieval style. And it has a pretty unique combat style that's kind of only ever been seen before in games like Mount and Blade. It's pretty much the exact same thing as Mount and Blade, actually. And War of the Roses basically has create a class options for your character, just like in Call of Duty games or some other similar FPSs that we've been used to. Except it's really interesting in that it's in a completely medieval settings. So Mount and Blade has really great customization options for your character, and I mean there's tons of armor, tons of weapons, and you can even have individual perks for your character, just like in Call of Duty. You can see me sort of going through the customization options here, and it's very extensive, and I was actually impressed by how well it was incorporated. And it also has a really cool emblem editor, so you have a lot of uniqueness in your character, and that's always important in games like this. Now, the devs have also said that they will be devoting a permanent team to this game, so you can expect a lot of content to keep coming your way. So hopefully this game will not get stale, just because there'll be a plethora of content that will be coming along as the developers continue to put it out. So that should be really cool. And Mount and Blade, I mean, the graphic style is pretty standard. Just it looks good though. I mean, the armor looks good, the weapons look good, the setting is great. The only problem is I don't see that many maps for the game currently. I mean, I've seen maybe like 2 or 3 maps, so that it can kind of get stale if you're just going to be playing the same things over and over again. So I hope that the dev team kind of puts out more stuff. But I've also had FPS problems with this game. For some reason I can only play at like 45 FPS instead of 60 FPS, so if you don't really like that, then you might want to stay away. Now, there are currently 3 game types in War of the Roses. There is Conquest, which is basically standard domination style play. Players will be battling it out to secure objectives. Team Deathmatch, pretty obvious. And then there's also Pitched Battle, which is like sort of just team deathmatch, but you only have 1 life, so you have to be really careful about like how you take on your opponents. So that's pretty cool. Overall, War of the Roses is a pretty unique game. I mean, the combat is fun and skillful, and another great thing is that the developers did take the time to put in a training mode so that you can practice, and it's not like you're going to be thrown into the game with no direction or no idea what to be doing. So I mean, just starting off, you can have a great time, and if you decide to put some time into it, you can become really skilled at the game, which is something that I think is really great in a game. So, let's just sum up some of the great things in War of the Roses. So, overall, War of the Roses has good, clean graphics, a really unique combat style, great character creation, and a really cool and creative emblem editor. So those are the reasons that you probably should play War of the Roses. And thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like rating. And stay tuned, because I'm probably going to do a video comparing this game to Chivalry Medieval Warfare, which is kind of one of its competitors. So that should be pretty cool.